Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me this afternoon is Pat Marsh, City Administrator for the City of Fitchburg. Pat, how you doing?
Good, good.
Welcome back to the show. We're going to try to get you on more. Busy guy, we know it, but if we can steal some of your time and get you out here and keep us up to date, we'd love to have you.
Always time for this.
Awesome. Let's kick right off here with economic development. A lot happening here in Fitchburg. Six subdivisions moving forward pretty quick. Let's go through these.
Yeah, I guess I'll work from east to west with our subdivisions. We're going to have two subdivisions in the ground starting this year on the west side of or east side of Highway 14 with the At Edge Work Development. That is a unique development that brings in residential and workspace opportunities for people, along with some commercial opportunities. So we expect that to be in the ground later this fall. You'll see some construction. A little earlier than that, you'll see the Terravesa development starting, and that's off the Lacey interchange at MM. So that's going to be a very large development of about 1,600 dwelling units when all's said and done. Good mix of single-family and multifamily structures. Then moving a little bit to the west, right on the west side of the railroad tracks, near East Sherrill is the Uptown Crossing development. You'll see a lot of single-family houses popping up there now. You'll also see a couple multifamily buildings going up here in the near future, a little bit closer to the railroad tracks. So the multifamily in that subdivision is near the back of that project.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Then I guess moving a little further to the east along, not far off Lacey Road, we have the Fay Field development, which is mixed between single-family residential and multifamily also. And if you drive into there, you'll see buildings coming out of the ground, and you'll continue to see that for the foreseeable future. So I think that'll probably be about a 3-year build-out of that subdivision. Moving a little further to the west, actually a lot further to the west at Seminole and Lacey, you'll see the North Stoner Prairie subdivision. A lot of single-family homes popping up there. They're looking to begin the work on phase 2 out there, which is going to be a church. Black Hawk Church is locating out there, along with the potential for some condominiums and multifamily a little closer to Lacey.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
that's going strong. And then lastly, we have the Quarry Vista development, which is off Fitch-Rona and Lacey there, and houses popping up out there, and a lot of good things happening. So we're happy to see. We went through several years without a lot of single-family development in Fitchburg since, near the time of the recession when that hit in 2008. So it's good to see single-family opportunities coming to Fitchburg to sort of balance out the multifamily a lot of people have seen in our community.
I like the look. It's nice that it's spread east to west. I think, and you've got. I mean, you can choose from some unique places and still very strategically located.
Oh yeah. There's opportunities to be adjacent to existing subdivisions, isolated subdivisions. Some subdivisions, like I mentioned, the Ad Edge Work Live is going to be a unique opportunity. I think focus more on the younger generation and people that like to work out of their homes. So that's something we haven't seen in Fitchburg, at least. I know there's opportunities like that in downtown Madison, and those opportunities, had their infancy in the larger cities like Chicago, San Francisco, New York. So you're starting to see it in some of the mid-size metropolitan areas now.
Keeping it interesting and following right along here. And talk about some of the future and potential business growth. You got some finalists going on. You just got a lot of things happening. Get us updated on that front.
Yeah. I wish I could give you some more details, but we are the finalists. One of the finalists on a few corporate headquarter opportunities here. I think we'll hear about that. One as soon as this week maybe, and the other during the month of March. So those are exciting. It was an opportunity to bring a lot of not only value and accommodations in terms of large facilities and employers to our community, but it also, growth like that spurs additional growth. And so we're excited about those opportunities. I think also when you look at North Fish Hatchery Road, that's something that's ready to blossom. We've been working hard with both the existing businesses and developers out there to look at North Fish Hatchery Road as a place to redevelop, sort of refresh that corridor. It is our gateway to the community, and we want to put our best foot forward there. So you're going to see some exciting stuff happen up there this year. You'll see some new buildings going up and some of the older ones coming down, but that's progress, and we're looking forward to it.
There's been upgrades too. I mean, there's been a lot of renovations in that area as well with businesses, so it's coming along, and some work to come.
Yeah, it takes time. I mean, anytime you're looking at redevelopment, it's more expensive than developing in a green field. And, we also have the road construction up there coming next year. North Fish Hatchery Road will be redone from McKee to basically the Beltline, which I think will put a good foot forward for us.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, when that gets closer, we'll certainly get you folks updated on that. Don't even mention that word.
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah. We don't need any more construction right now.
Last but not least, talk a little bit about some of those senior housing projects too coming in.
Yeah. There's a lot of interest. Demographically, Fitchburg has seen its population age like every other community in Dane County, and we believe there's a lack of facilities to serve those needs, and so there's been interest in developers bringing senior housing to Fitchburg, and it's something that we've actually sought out too. So I think in the next year or so we'll see some senior housing developments pop up, and they'll range everything from the independent living facilities to the assisted and memory care. So sort of aging in place opportunities for our older population segment. So
that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the update. We'll hopefully get you here in the next month or so, and continue here on the progress. So I appreciate all the work, and thank you for the time.
All right. Hopefully, I'll bring some good news at the next one.
Absolutely. All right. That is Pat Marsh, City Administrator, City of Fitchburg. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.